Hello everybody, so we have decided to do a Disney, Universal, Florida haul, everything that we've bought this year. We haven't bought as much as we normally buy, have we?
No.
But we've still bought quite a lot, and still we've had to pay $164 or $162, one of the two, excess luggage. So we've got everything in front of us. We're going to start with the Disney stuff first of all, then we're going to go on to stuff that we've bought from Universal, and then other random bits and bobs we've bought. So the first thing that we're going to show is our makeshift costumes for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. We didn't have time to plan full costumes because we only booked the party, I think it was like 2 days before we left. So I went with the R2-D2 Mickey ears. So if you follow it on Twitter and Instagram, you'll have seen we're there. I think these were about $14–15 plus tax, and they managed to get home in the suitcase, so happy days.
And I just got the pumpkin Mickey ears with the flash as well.
I think yours were about the same price, wasn't it? About 14.
Yeah, about 14 I think, I remember.
So that's them. Next is something that we've always wanted since it started, and it's the limited, well not limited edition really, other than like custom iPhone cases. So I don't know if I can get it to focus there. There we go. Magic Kingdom 45th anniversary with my name on.
And mine's the same, but obviously the girls version.
Just trying to get that to focus there. There we go. And that's got Becca's name on as well. We weren't going to get the 45th anniversary ones, but the guy in the shop said that we should get these because obviously it's only the 45th anniversary once and we'll not be able to get them again, so we went with them. I think they were about 25.
No, they were 30, I remember. $32 I think.
$32 with tax roughly. So they're not really that bad considering like the rest of the cases were around that price as well. And it only takes 20 minutes to for them to be made. So really like them. They're really good quality. They're the same as the normal Disney Tech things as well. So really like them. Nice collector's thing. Next, this is a joint thing which we bought, and it's a Disney World calendar, and it's a 16-month one, so it means we can put it up this year, and we're going to put it up today because October is Halloween. So that's the Halloween picture. I pretty much took exactly the same photo this year.
Most of them we have, really.
Most of them we've got quite a lot of good pictures in, so I don't know if you can, I'll just show you a couple of random ones. We got this at Disney Springs in the massive store. It hasn't got a price on it.
I think it was $10.
I think it was about $10. But it was really good because it's hard to get. The only Disney calendar that you can really see over here, like from the movies like Frozen and such. So that's for the calendar. So we're going to get that hung up today. And let's see what else we've got. And next we bought this little Mickey toast press. I didn't even know Becca had bought it. How much was it?
$4.95. Well, $4.95.
And then obviously the tax on top of that. We used it the other day, didn't we?
It was good,
Becca made my lunch with it. So when I got to work, I had a nice little pressed Mickey onto it. So what else have we got?
We got these towels from Epcot, the Food and Wine Festival.
There we go. So
other side as well.
Every year we go to Food and Wine, and we always say for when we get to our house we're going to buy the towels, and we never do. And last year I actually wanted the t-shirt. I decided to go buy it and it didn't have my size, so we finally got the towels. And what does it say? Taste your way around the world. Food and Wine Festival 2016, so nice little keepsake even. Also from the Food and Wine Festival, sorry we've got a right mess here. Every year we get the Food and Wine plate, which I don't know if it'll focus very well.
Seems to focus if I come out.
I'm not that too keen on the design this year. Last year's
not
design.
Not as good as the last year's.
Last year's design was much better. But we got them because we do 2-3 days over the Food and Wine Festival. So I think these are $6.99 plus tax, which isn't really bad because you can put your food there and then you can also put your drinks in as well. So, but this year but did this thing which I've never seen before. I'm not sure if it's
It must be new
or if we've just never seen it. And it's the tasting sampler, and it was $60.
Yeah.
Plus tax. And you get a lanyard with like 8 tabs on, and instead of paying separate for each thing, you can go to any of the kiosks and just use a tab. So we've got 8 of them, each for across like the 2-3 days we went. But since we did that, we also got this limited edition food and wine pin. So that's just a normal pin, but it's really, really cool. And I don't know why it opens up, but it opens up. Really, really nice. So that's a nice little keepsake from the food and wine as well. So that's it from the food and wine festival. We'll see what else we've got. So another thing from Starbucks. Becca's drinking out of hers now because it's huge, and it's a Starbucks service. Because if you go to Starbucks, they'll offer you the drink cheaper. But we really like it because on the back it says Disney Parks. And obviously you're not be able to get that over here. So we've already used it at Starbucks in the UK, and the woman was like amazed, wasn't she? And she was like, "Oh, where did you get that?" And I was like, "Florida." And she was like, "Oh," because she really wanted it. But don't put hot drinks in it, because Becca got a hot drink in hers.
Bent straw, didn't it?
Even though it says you can put hot drinks in, it melted the straw. So she can still use it, but we quickly pulled it out before it went to. But it's like wavy now, so. And that's on to the next thing. So we bought this, and this is very big. I think this was about $50, $40 plus the tax again. And it's a Walt print, but obviously you can see Mickey in colour there. We already have another one on the other wall there. So each year we're going to get another one and just collect all the different ones. So that one says Heritage. And I hope we don't lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mouse, which is one of my favourite quotes that Walt Disney ever said. At the minute, the other one we've got covered over by a zombie sign for a Halloween theme. But we're going to get a frame for that and put them next to each other. And eventually we'll have 4, 5, 6 of them all along one wall. So on to the next thing. But we really love them. For anyone who knows me knows that Walt Disney is my idol. Really influences me in life, so it was really nice touch to get them photos, because it's one of the first photos of him drawing Mickey Mouse back in the day. So this is something Becca bought. She's got a bit of a sore throat today, so she's not speaking much. But we got a Mickey candle. It's a fake candle and it flickers, and I think that, how much was that?
I've still got the price on it. It was $14.99,
which isn't a bad price. There's so much Halloween merch that we wanted over there, we couldn't get back. But as you can see, we've got a nice little Halloween theme backdrop behind us. The RIP sign, the Florida guy sign with the Disney characters is covered in cobwebs, but this just adds a nice touch, and it looks awesome lit up in the night time, and it also projects onto the ceiling, which is really cool. Every time we go to the Star Wars part, I always think that they look a bit naff, but when I've looked into them, I got a lightsaber that's just fell back down again. You can build your own custom one, but I just opted for the Luke Skywalker one, and it actually makes noises depending on moving it. So if you keep it still, it just makes that noise, but then if you move it and if you bang it, it actually makes noises, which I think's pretty cool. So I think this was like
15. I think was it 15?
No, I want to say $26.
Oh, it was, yeah.
26 plus tax, which I didn't think was really bad. You could design your own from scratch. So you could choose the colour, you could choose the coupler, the hand grip, you could choose the thing on the side, you could choose the bottom thing, or you can just opt for a character one, which I did, which is Luke Skywalker's blue one before we went to a green lightsaber. Last but not least, we've got our magic bands for this year. Now I know a lot of people like to keep the same magic bands and use them for as long as they can, but it's always been a tradition for us to buy new magic bands, and we both like to look for like the limited edition runs or ones that are unusual, not the same. So this year I got, just trying to get it to focus there, which it isn't. So that there is Chewbacca in Han. On the front it's got some blast marks, Star Wars, and then it has the Millennium Falcon there. Now Becca's is the best.
I got the Finding Dory limited edition one.
Now hers came in a special box, and there's only 3,500 made.
Don't know.
There you go. You can't really see it in the box,
It's got
but
fire and Dory on as well. And it's got little fish on as well. I don't know if you can see it on.
no, this camera's terrible. Sorry guys, the camera's terrible at focusing. We can't remember, I think it wasn't
Mine
on the
was
price.
$32.99.
So they're all quite pricey, but it's holiday. We wouldn't
It's
spend this.
it's tradition, isn't it? For us to like to do it every day, every time we go.
The first day we get to Disney, it's Magic Kingdom, and we'll go straight to the Emporium. Not even the Emporium, is it? It's the photo pass place.
Yeah.
Turn right as soon as you get in, and we'll buy straight away our magic bands. Get them set up straight away there, and it's just something we've done for like the past 4 years. So that's that for the magic bands. And the last thing we got from Disney, well, the last 4 things, this was Becca's idea to get, and it is the We Are You Are Here mugs from Epcot, from Disney, from Starbucks. So the first one is, the camera decides to focus, the Magic Kingdom one with Space Mountain, the castle, the teacups.
And then we've got the Epcot one. If it'll stay in the box, it keeps falling out.
Trying to get it to focus, so it's got Spaceship Earth on. A couple of the pavilions all the way around the outside of the box. The next one, that's the one I've just shown. The next one is Animal Kingdom. So it's got Everest, the Tree of Life, the Safari. Really, really nice cups.
And the last one we got was Hollywood Studios. There isn't much on this one. I think there's only got the Chinese theatre one on.
The Eiffel Tower, but that's gone now. So really nice little things for it to keep. I think these were 16.
Says on, oh no, yeah,
$16.99 I think roughly, plus tax. They weren't that expensive to tell you the truth, but they're really, really nice. We didn't realise there's also a Florida one and an Orlando one you can get, so next year I think we'll get them as well.
Yeah.
So that's the last from Disney, so let's move on to Universal. Right, so now we're on to Universal, which I think is where I might have spent most of my money anyway. The first thing I got, which we're going to get frames for next weekend, is this American Horror Story print. Trying to get it all in there. It's got Twisty the Clown, it's got the Countess's finger on, or the hand, and it's got the Gimp Superman. So this is the seasons out of Halloween Horror Nights, and this was $15.95 plus tax.
And the next one we got was the
Halloween.
I can't think of the name. The actual poster.
The actual promo poster from Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to get that framed, and we're going to use that in the American Horror Story one as our new backdrop once we're sitting doing sit-down videos. So we're going to get them framed. Now every year at Universal Studios we get the Coke style, freestyle Coke cups, refillable, and I can't remember how much they are. It doesn't say on the bottom, but it's these ones. But we'll always go for the Halloween Horror Night theme. So we've got the Halloween Horror Night 2016 ones. You won't stand a chance. With a little handle. And you basically buy the cup and you get unlimited refills for that day from the Coke freestyle machines, and I think it's $5.99 or $6.99 per day after that to get it activated again, and for another freestyles a day. So we get them each, great little souvenirs to bring back home. Next, the actual Halloween Horror Night event, we've got our Blinky cups. Again, the slogan, you won't stand a chance, with the same logo as the poster on, and they also flash as well. I think these were about $12 each. I'm not too sure on the price, but you get a cocktail in them as well. The cocktails this year were really, really nice. Oops, and another thing I got, well we both got, I got a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt. So this is the back, and it's got all the houses on of this year. It hasn't got the repository on, but it's got all the standalone houses, and that's the front of it with just a little breast logo there. And Becca's got the same t-shirt with the breast logo on, but on the back of hers she has got, I
don't know if you can see it if I turn around.
I'll try and dip the camera there where you can't really see. It's got that logo on. I can't remember the prices on these, but we'll always buy a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt every year. And the last thing Becca's got in her hand there.
This is a shot glass.
We get a shot glass every year, and it's sort of like our puppy. No.
If I come out.
This camera's terrible, it's fine. A little Halloween Horror Night shot glass, we get one every year.
It says Halloween Horror Night.
There you go. So we've got the 25 one as well, so that's going to be our new tradition to buy one every year we'll go. Next from Universal, it's still in the wrapper actually, Bubba Gumps. And it is, obviously if you get the cocktail, you get the free cocktail shaker. So you put your cocktail in there and you shake it up. And then also on the top, my favourite cocktail is a Corona Rita. So I bought the Corona Rita clip separate, which is that. And then you'll put your bottle of Corona in there and it'll mix in the cocktail. So it was like $18 I think, or $15 for the cocktail, and then you get the glass for free, which is really, really good. Now we're just on to the random things which we bought from shopping. Becca's probably bought more than me, but I bought some Miami Dolphins PJ bottoms. Winter's coming, and I watch the games on a Sunday night, which I will be tonight. Go Dolphins. So these were $20 I think, plus the tax. So they're not really bad, they're quite good quality. I'll never be able to get these at home, so probably would pay the ends for them. So.
We had to go to Bath and Body Works.
Just trying to get out the shot so it focus.
I think it's marshmallow, pumpkin latte. I got Pretty in Peach, body cream, and shower gel, which is 1,000 wishes.
Is it like so many for so much?
Yeah, it was 3 for $12 I think it was.
And sorry, me at work I do like it's not like a dirty job, but it's a job where you're out like on the street and working outside. So I'm always using like hand sanitizer. So I got these because I love the pumpkin flavours and smells. So I've got pumpkin cranberry cider, perfect pumpkin, I've got limoncello, pumpkin latte, marshmallow latte, sorry, and I've got another one in the van, and it's like $5 for $6, which is really, really good, because they look small, but that would last me like 2-3 months. And the other thing I got from Bath and Body Works, because I get like, with us working outside and like the cold, I get like bad dry hands, so I got some salted caramel pumpkin hand cream or body lotion. So it's got vitamin E in, which is good for your skin. Plus I like the smell. So.
And lastly we went to Victoria's Secret because I had to get some more of these sprays. Oof.
Now these in the UK, I think Tesco's just started selling them for like
£12 I think for one.
For one, or like £20 for a set. How much was it?
I think it was three for $20. That's why I got 3.
I didn't get anything from Victoria's Secret. What, you got one more thing from?
Oh yeah, Bath and Body Works. I got the wallflower, but I'm a bit sad because it's not working very well.
Gary broke it.
I think it's the voltage over here is a bit too high for it, so it's blew it.
We thought obviously we'll just be able to buy like a travel adapter plug, which we did, and we had it plugged in for about 10 minutes and it just won't turn on anymore. So I'm going to open it up because it's broke anyway and see if there's anything loose inside, or if there's a fuse I can change.
Hopefully we can get it fixed, but if not...
Fingers crossed. If not, it's a nice decoration because it's like Halloween-y. So that's that for... There's more really. I got some Miami Dolphins Nike flip-flops there. Again, if you know me, you know I'm a massive Dolphins fan. So that's...
I've got me Disney charm, but I forgot in the room.
Oh, it's a bit too small to show on camera, but I bought for our birthday. I give her some dollars, which I do every year because our birthday is like a few days before we go to Orlando. You always get the Disney charm because again you can't get them over here, and you didn't know what you wanted at first, did you? But then we're seeing
the 45th anniversary one is the Magic Castle. But we're sold out, wasn't it?
Well, we went to Epcot and we asked about it, and the woman said it was sold out, so she was a bit gutted. But we popped to Magic Kingdom one day, I think it was the day after the 45th anniversary, and the woman said it was one of the last ones as well,
she did, yeah.
So, she luckily got that, and it's a really, really nice charm, again limited edition. And we don't know how long that's going to be around for. I can't remember how much that was. It was about
It was $70.
$70, which isn't bad. A little bit more than a normal charm over there, but again, it's a limited edition Disney charm. And I think that's just about it. Oh, there's one other thing I forgot. We've both got these Halloween Horror Nights phone cases. I think these were priced at $30 each. So quite pricey. Becca's over there. So I think altogether, in like the Halloween Horror Nights shop, I think I spent $160. Just went crazy. There would have been more I would have bought as well. I did want my annual pass holder t-shirt, which Brady kept forgetting to come and get for us, just joking. But we might be annual pass holders sometime in the future, so I'll be able to get one then. So that's it for our shopping haul. I think we just need to tidy the mess up and put it all back. And we just wanted to show you what we bought. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for everybody who gives a thumbs up. Thanks to everyone who leaves a really nice comment. We really appreciate it. We love chatting to everybody. Thank you again for everyone who's watching and taking an interest and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. We'd love you to both subscribe. Becca's trying to get in the vlogs a little bit more, but she's really shy, as you'll be able to tell. But she's getting better. She's getting there.
It's hard talking to a camera.
See, I'm the opposite. When I did the podcast, I thought it was really hard to speak on there, and I was really nervous. Where speaking to a camera, I can do it fine.
See, I can't.
Becca's the opposite.
Because you're not talking to anyone, so...
Yeah, so it's just a learning curve for both. We're both new to YouTube, but we'll love keep getting videos up. We've met some amazing people this trip. It's unbelievable how much fun we've had this year in Florida.
Made it harder, even harder to come home, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, we've been back a week. It's a week today, isn't it? We've been back, and we're just really both down. I can't even look at the holiday photos because it's just going to make us sad. I'm constantly online at travel agents, and I think we need to get booked up as soon as we can, because having such amazing friends out there has made it harder for us to leave. So that's it before I start shedding my tears. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, stay tuned.
You're watching That Florida Guy. We hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more daily vlogs, Florida planning and guide videos, plus vlogs from the theme parks. Follow That Florida Guy and That Florida Girl on Twitter and Instagram, and check out our t-shirt designs on Spreadshirt. And remember, guys, stay tuned.